Okay, guys, now we're going to talk about how to choose whether to put someone as a customer versus an ambassador, and then how to get people signed up. So first, I'm going to share my screen with you, and I'm going to talk about the 3 different ways that you can buy. Here we go. Okay, the 3 ways that you can buy with Plexus. You can either buy retail customer or for preferred customer. So there's 2 types of customer ways that you can buy. Now, I'm going to tell you why we want preferred. We want preferred because your friends, your people that you're signing up to get on the products under your team, they are going to get a 10% discount as a preferred customer. They're getting the exact same thing as a retail customer, 10% off. It does not cost them a dime to click preferred instead of retail. Does not cost a dime. It does put them on auto shipment, so that's why they're getting the 10% off. But that's important because we do want people to be on the products for at least 60 days, commit to at least 60 days to give the products time to work. Why 60 days? Well, if they try them for 60 days, they decide they don't like them, they get all of their money back. No questions asked. It sounds too good to be true, y'all, but it's not. Plexus believes that much into their products and stands behind them that much that you can try them for 2 whole months, and if you don't like them, you can get your money back. Who does that? Who does that? No one. I've never been able to try a shirt for 60 days, and if I don't like it, take it back. Shoot, by 60 days, I'm already tired of my shirt and ready to throw it away. But Plexus stands behind their products that much, and with the whole company, there's a less than a 1% return rate on that. That's crazy, y'all, for a company that has millions of dollars in sales for less than 1% of their people to send their product back. I've been with the company now for almost 2 years, and I've only ever had 2 people send the product back, and it was because they called me up and told me, Rachel, I'm just not good at staying on regimens. I didn't even take the products. Can I get my money back? So that's pretty good. I'll take that as 100% there because they didn't return them because the products didn't work. They returned them because they didn't even take them. So preferred customer does put them on auto ship. They can go in and they can cancel and they can edit it at any time. So it creates them an account. They can go in and they control their account. So there's really no strings attached. Retail is full price. It's a one-time order. Someone's going to go in, they're going to order one time, and that's it. If you order a trial pack through Plexus, you must do it as a retail. You have to do it as a retail. They get 60-day money-back guarantee, and there's no contract, so one-time order. Preferred, they get 10% off. They get a 60-day money-back guarantee. And also, the really great thing about this is as an ambassador, when someone orders retail, you get bonuses off their product every single month. So this is why it's like a win-win. It wins for them. They get 10% off. It wins for us because we get bonuses. It's honestly a little bit silly to put anyone as a retail customer because that would be like going to Old Navy, having a 10% coupon in your hand, and them saying, do you want to use that coupon? No strings attached, and you saying, no, it's okay. I'd rather pay full price. It does not make sense to do retail. I never do retail unless people are just die hard about it. And then the last way to buy is a wholesale ambassador. So wholesale ambassador is the reason I got started. I mean, it's the way I got started, and the reasoning is because I love me a discount. Let's be real. Who does not like a discount? This girl is like the cheapest person in the world. So what a wholesale ambassadorship is they will pay $34.95. Y'all, $34.95. That is so reasonable. That's so reasonable. With that, they're going to get 20% off their products for the rest of the year. So it's not a monthly fee. They don't have to have any minimums, anything like that. I know it sounds too good to be true, but it's not. They truly have to pay $34.95 one time, and they'll get 20% off the rest of the year. Anyone that can do math knows that $34.95 is going to be paid off with the savings in just the first couple of months. So definitely worth it. And you don't have to order the entire year. So if some hard time comes up, it's around Christmas, it's around birthday, and you just don't have it in your budget for Plexus, your car breaks down, whatever. It's not a big deal at all. You just go in, you turn off your order for the month, and then next month you can order again. So there truly is no strings attached. They also get a 60-day money-back guarantee, which is incredible. So as an ambassador, you can also try the products for 2 months. If you don't like it, send it back, get your money back, no harm, no foul, turn off your backup order, you're done. No strings attached. Y'all, I know it sounds crazy, but it's not. The last thing, of course, with the wholesale membership is you do get a website. So most Plexus ambassadors, I would say probably 95% of Plexus ambassadors that are doing this for a business now did not start for a business. They started this for the discount. because it's the cheapest way to go and we're all on budgets. That's what they did. And then as they took the products, they fell in love with the products. They started sharing the products just naturally. Hey girl, what are you doing to get off coffee? Hey, how are you losing those 20 pounds? Oh girl, this pink drink. Oh, where do you get that? Hey, here's my website. That's how businesses get started with this company. The products truly sell themselves. So the joy of that is when you paid that $34.95 because you're a cheapo like me, you got your website and you can now make money off your product. Also, you make money off of your own orders. So if you're someone that only wants it for your product discount and that's it, that's great. No problem at all. You're still getting paid off your orders. Anything over $100, you're getting paid 15% of until you get to $500 of sales and you're getting 25% of. So you, my friend, are getting paid to shop. How crazy is that? So I'm going to get off of that. So those are the kind of the 3 different ways to pay. Now, how to choose. If someone is not really 100% sure if they are committed to trying the products for more than 2 months, let's say they're like, well, I'll just try it out for a month, see how it is. You want them as a customer because they aren't really committing. So you don't want them as a wholesale ambassador. You want them just to try it out as a preferred customer. And then if they decide they love the products, which they will, you're going to flip them to ambassador so that they can get the wholesale membership. And of course, your sponsor is going to help you with how to flip people. It's super, super easy to upgrade them. And then if people are just in it, they're like, no, I want these products and I want them the cheapest way, no ifs, ands, or buts about it, or they want to work the business, wholesale's the way to go. So you want to sign them up as an ambassador. So those are kind of the differences there. As you can see, I didn't really talk about retail because I sign no one as retail. It's a waste of money in my opinion. Okay, so now to show y'all how to sign people up. Let me share my screen again. I'm going to go to my husband's website. So I'm going to go to plexusslim.com/Kay Gallagher. So this is what your website will look like when you send people to it. Okay, so if they're wanting to do ambassador, what you're going to do is you're going to click join Plexus. So if they want that 20% off, they're going to click join Plexus right here. I can't go any further because it's not going to let me, but it's super simple to follow the instructions. Obviously, we're American. You're not American, click the other country. And this is where it's not going to let me go any further. So you just put in your personal information. After you put your social security number in, put verify, and it's going to say verified once you're done with that. Make sure your billing address is the exact same as it is on the credit card or debit card that you're using. Plexus has a very, very secure system, which is amazing and what we want because they are not going to have any fraud charges going through your account. Y'all know how it is now. There's like fraud left and right. So to prevent that, Plexus is very strict about their billing address. It needs to be verbatim what it is on your card. So if yours says 701 7th Street and it's spelled out STREET on your credit card statement, it needs to be spelled out STREET on here. You can't just put ST or it won't work. So if someone's payment is having a hard time going through, keep that in mind. Also, the postal code can only be the 5 digits. So those are just some tricks for you to know. So if people ask you, the one question I do get sometimes is, why do I need a social security number? It's because even if they aren't wanting to work the business, they're getting paid on their own products. In order for Plexus to cut you a check, it's just like any other job. You need the social there. So super simple. That's an easy way to explain it. Right here with the username and password, they are going to get a login to their own website to access their 20% discount. So they need to put their username, password here. Have them write it down, please. I cannot tell you how many people ask me, what's my username and password? I don't remember creating that. So have them screenshot it or do whatever they need to in order to make sure that they remember this. And then right here is the last thing people have questions about. Okay, it's having them create a website. Yes, people freak out about that because they're like, whoa, sister, I just want the discount. Okay, yeah, but guess what? When your best friend asks you why you're losing weight, you're going to want to send them to your website. So right here, you'll put your website in. What I usually do is I just put first and last name, and then I will show you in just a second how to figure out what your website is. So that's what that is, and then they have to enter a little code. Then they do product selection. They pay for it. It's very self-explanatory from there. Like I said, though, I can't go that far because I'm already an ambassador and can't put in my social again. Okay, so let's go back to the screen. Let's say they want to be a customer. Great. They want to be a customer. They do not click Join Plexus. They click Shop Now. And they can put Shop Now or products. It'll bring you to the same page. Okay, yes. This is where they're going to choose. Okay, do you want preferred or retail? This is where you tell your people, do preferred, it's 10% off. You are ripping your friends off if they do retail, so don't do that. Click preferred. It's just telling you it's going to be on auto shipment. Okay, so now they just go through and they just click their products. Super simple. They click their products. I'm going to want the triplex. I love the triplex. So add to carts. Super simple. Right here, you can see that was added to my cart. If they want to go back, they don't click the back button. They click right here back at home. So it'll keep their triplex in the cart. And let's say I'm looking for a little extra energy. So I'm going to click my edge, add to cart, checkout. It has their product here. We're going to continue as preferred. If someone accidentally messed up and clicked retail, this is where they can click back and go, whoops, I wanted to be preferred. And then they just fill out their information. It's also going to have them put a username and password because as a preferred customer, remember, you get to create an account that you can log back into, edit as you wish, change your products as you wish, order manually as you wish. And then they're going to click order summary, pay. Okay, so how do you find out your website? One, you can ask your sponsor. They will tell you how to find out your website. If you are someone that is working the business and someone that signed up underneath you wants to know your website, this is how you find it. Reports, detailed genealogy. Click on whoever's name. Okay, Carly Walker wants to know her website because she is wanting someone to buy from her. Right here, it's going to pop up. So I just clicked her name right here. It says CJ Walker 872. Click on it, and it pulls up their website. So you can just copy this, send it to Carly, and say, hey, girl, this is your website. This is what you send people to. Bam, done. Simple as that. So I hope that clears up how to sign people as ambassadors, how to sign people as customers, how to choose which way to sign them up, and also how to get them started.